wrong with me? I'm not doing any goddamn thing.
I never said that.
Listen, most men have somebody who is giving themselves up to them. They're just not marrying these women. Y'all can play it all day long, but they ain't, and some of them got 2 or 3. So with that being said, I don't want to hear that talk.
Nobody answered my question. Nobody answered my question though. I noticed that these married men, these fathers, these great intelligent men. If I was your daughter, I'm 33. I've been dating this guy since I was 26. When you met him, you felt like he was a step. Listen. When you met him, like this is a scenario. This just imagine if this is the real scenario. Or since I was 23, and when you first met him, he was a stand-up guy. You know, he was working. And then around the time we turned, and like I said, I met him when I was 23. When I turned 27, he started struggling. You tried to help him. You tried to talk to him. You tried to help him. He wasn't following your advice fully. You know, I'm still paying most of the bills. You know, I've been holding them down since, you know, and now I'm 33 and I'm 34 and now I'm 35 and now I'm 35. This has been going on since I was 27. You tried to help him. You tried to step in as my father. And it's been 7 years, and you feel like I'm not being treated as you felt like I should be treated. How much longer?
You sound like you hard-headed, if that's the case.
So the problem is you.
So how long? I would want to know honestly. How long would you tell your daughter to go through that?
Oh, I'm about to tell you. The problem is you. You're the problem. Because first thing first, you have to be marriage minded, and your expectation has to be marriage. You should have presented that to them within the first 2 or 3 dates that you want to be married. And if you're not going to marry me, then I'm going to move on from you because I don't have time
I'm saying
to play
we're married.
games.
I'm saying we're married.
No, I don't need no
explanation. That's what I'm saying.
You said y'all not married.
No. We started when we was 23, got married when we was 27, and when we got married, slowly afterwards, things started to fall apart.
Now you're married.
30,
okay, so,
yeah, 35, 36 now.
Okay,
You feel me? Yeah. Now.
So now you are married because at first you wasn't married, but now you're married. So
I'm sorry I didn't divulge that information, but in my head, as I'm telling it, I'm seeing myself married. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if you're married and in that situation, I hope you had vetted that man, and I had the opportunity to vet that man. You listen to what I say, because if I found out this man didn't have a father figure in his life, then I'm gonna say, don't mess with that man. Let that man go. Let Brittany or Asia have her, because they like those type men. They like them simp dudes. I'm gonna say, you as my daughter, I can't have you dealing with that man because he's not worthy. He's not ready for marriage. He's not ready to be a leader. He doesn't have the qualities that I expect him to have and that you should expect to have. So, like I said again, you're gonna be the problem because it's obvious
you met him and he had these qualities. I put that in the scenario. You met him. You even tried to help him. Once things start going down here, 27, he's like, hey, bro, you come to him. You like, I don't know what all this foolery coming from, all this fuck shit. You weren't doing this before the marriage. You trying to give him advice. And it's years that go past, and you notice he's not making the progress he should with the advice that you've given him. How long would you say for her to for me to continue to be with this man that's supposed to be my husband, this man that you even vetted?
I got you. Once y'all get married, I'm not going to interfere in y'all marriage. I'm not. It's none of my business no more. That's between you and him. First thing first, y'all should have got everything set up for success prior to marriage. And I'm going to have all these conversations you talk about with this man prior to marriage. Once y'all say I do, I'm out of it. I'm going to encourage y'all to go get some type of marital counseling. Matter of fact, I'm going to say go get premarital counseling. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm not going to interfere with your marriage because I don't want nobody to interfere with my marriage. I don't believe in that. That's between you and him and the good Lord. So y'all going to have a conversation because that's what I'm going to tell you. Y'all need to sit down. Y'all need to sit on the couch. No interruptions, no distractions, and y'all need to talk this thing out and figure it out between the two of y'all.
So let's talk about your marriage. Say your wife is not doing her wifely duties for a certain period of time. How long are you willing to stay with your wife? Are you willing, say if she never changes, say if she just end up stop doing her wifely duties, and she's like, and you can tell that this is something you can't help her with, she just being stubborn. You don't know what happened. This is your wife. She was in, for how many years are you willing to deal with her being uncooperative, being aggressive, being talking back, not wanting to follow directions because whatever happened in her life that caused her to, we don't know what happened, but whatever happened is causing her not to be the wife that you married.
Okay, so when you talk about that situation, she already shows those traits already prior to marrying me. She already showed that she could be I guess what you consider disloyal, rude, irate, or crazy, whatever. She showed those traits, and if I still invested into her, then shame on my black ass because I made a bad investment. A man shouldn't invest in a woman who already showed you herself. If I'm dealing with Brittany, she's talking like this, yeah, I wouldn't invest in her. If I deal with Asia, and she was talking like this, I wouldn't invest in her because she's showing me who she is. Now that I know, because I did my work, I paid attention, I asked certain questions, I put her in situations and scenarios, and now she's showing me who she really is. Now, if I decide to move forward with her, then I'm a fool.
But now you already made the investment. What do you do now? The investment is made.
So if she
that's
if
the
she
scenario.
shows
the
those,
scenario is not that you was able to court her and stop making the investment. The scenario is the investment is made. Yes. So
now we need to have a come to Jesus conversation, right? And she's gonna let it be known. Look, if you're not gonna willing to change these ways and change what it is about you, what you're doing, then I need to pull back. I'm not gonna divorce her, but I need to pull back. So taking my attention. My wife loves my attention. She loves my presence. And if I take that away, that's a problem for her. And so she has to get that punishment. She has to serve them consequences. The consequences of your actions. She may not like that, but that's what the action is going to be. Because if you're doing those things, and I asked you not to, I talked to you about it. We even had fallouts and arguments about the situation, and you still decided. First of all, you show me you have little to no respect, and you're being very disrespectful. I need to take my attention away until she could handle, figure out, make the proper adjustments and changes, and then I will slowly, gradually bring my attention back. But if she can't do it and be consistent with it, she'll never see it.
So attention is to women what sex is to men. So when a man is not doing his jobs for a yearly amount of time, it's wrong for the woman to be like, okay, my pussy not getting wet. Is that his penalty? Is that his like you said, it's not conditional love at that point, but it's letting him know I'm not playing. Right?
It depends on the man. If that's that man's desire, say Viz may not be one of those types that, give it to me 3 times a month, that's all I need. Me, I need it 4 times a week. And if I'm not doing right, she takes it back. Yeah, it's gonna affect me. So now I gotta figure out why am I not getting to play like I used to? And we got to have a conversation. And if that's what she chooses to do, if she feel like that's the consequence is going to work to get me to make a change, then that's what she do. Now, guess what a man going to do? He going to either make adjustments or he going to be without and sitting around with a bottle of lotion all goddamn day.
Okay.